Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to the videos. We're up not as early today, which was nice. It's nice to actually be able to like sleep in until 6:30 or 7 o'clock. That's refreshing. Today's kind of like a weird like half day for us because of how we've been going hard the last couple of days. Our bodies, our skin, especially with all the sun and sun exposure we've had, kind of want like a little bit of a break. So today we have some weather coming in possibly this afternoon. One thing we've learned with Ohio is the weather is as inconsistent as anything. I don't know. Like it's very inconsistent.
It flip-flops.
It flip-flops a lot, good or bad. So like yesterday, it was saying we had rain coming in for most of the afternoon, starting at noon. Went to bed, got up this morning, and now it's, I think there's like a small percentage chance at like 4 or something like that, and that's it. But we'd already decided we're doing like a half day today. We're going back to one of the courses we did when I forgot to film, which is Downview Sports Center, which besides Rolling Green, which if you've seen us for a while, you know that course is awesome. We couldn't go work with them today because they weren't there. Otherwise we probably would have. But this is the course that we did on Saturday for us when we were trying to beat the rain. So we were having to play really quickly and hurry and rush through it. It was also just a really, probably the next best course around when it comes to like layout itself. It's at a driving range that has a skate park at it, which is kind of cool. So we're gonna go back there because everything is so spread out here. There's only so many places we can go in a day. So we're gonna go back there, film it a second time, because ironically, we said in that video, because we were having to rush, like hopefully we'll try to come back here and film it again. Not knowing we were going to today, just kind of worked out like that. So we're gonna go back, play that one again for another video. They'll get posted probably next year or something, with the first one coming out later this year. And then a more putt-putt old school style course afterwards that we didn't get to do on Saturday that's over on this side of town because of the weather. So kind of like, okay, we'll get those two done. And then, because I don't know how hot it's supposed to be today. The clouds keep going in and out, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Right now it says 82 is supposed to be the high.
Which is really not that bad considering
partly cloudy.
The next couple of days it's getting up to the 90s, and then right when we leave, it just plummets back down to like the 70s. That's our luck. But we're gonna knock these two out, and then just that's all we're gonna do for filming today. I'm already just set on that, and just let our bodies have the day off, mentally and physically, because tomorrow and Thursday, which might be our last 2 days, I'm still trying to figure all that out of this trip in general. That's a work in progress, but we're going to be filming as much as we possibly can, knowing like, okay, go hard the next 2 days, because when we get done, we're done, and we can rest when we get home. So we want to have energy going into these last 2 days. So Downview Sports Center is the first place we're going to, and then I don't even remember, I have a screenshot of it on my phone. I don't even remember the name of the second place, but again, it looks like more of like a putt-putt style course. Just so we do it, because we haven't done it before. Even the last trip we were here, we didn't do it. So that's the plan. No clue what's going to happen after that. We'll see you guys after the first one. We are going to go back to Dunkin though, because shout out to someone, I'm in like a Pokemon Discord thing, just like track Pokemon stuff, and they shared that Dunkin was running a promotion specifically on the Barbie drinks, or if you have an account, you enter a promo code, you get a free 16-ounce drink. So we both have an account, or I had her make an account. I had an account already with Dunkin. And you enter the code, and you have today, for us, today, tomorrow, and the next day, I think, yeah, to get a free 16-ounce of any of the Barbie drinks. So we're probably going to do that today, because, you know, that's real exciting stuff to add to the video.
I got to decide if I'm going to get the mango pineapple, because that was really good.
That was really good.
Try another flavor.
I'm going to have to decide if I'm going to get that cherry one again, because I love cherry flavored things, plus strawberry, or try another one myself. So
it's like I kind of want to try another one, because there's so many that sound so good.
These are gonna be the deep, serious.
It's a big decision.
I know, these are gonna be the big decisions of today's vlog, so stay tuned. We'll find out together. But yeah, also going back to this first place, because it was pretty long, a good one to test out for the first like actual using this low camera as a B cam for the mini golf stuff. I want to test it out in case we get to go back to Rolling Green tomorrow, which is the weather again is flipping so much I don't know yet. I want to test it today before using it tomorrow and see how it performs just in general. So yeah,
in 2 miles,
we'll see what happens. See you in a little while.
Exit 23A.
We're going to
Ohio 8
Cuyahoga Falls, or I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but that's how it's spelled. See you guys in a little bit. That worked out good.
Yep.
Shout out the time we got there. We got there right at 10 when they opened. About 10 minutes probably after that, the floodgates opened with a whole bunch of little kids. Like it looked almost like a daycare type stuff, but the floodgates just opened up. Like there were so many golf balls in the thing to grab when we got there, and when we got back, it was like a third of those were left. It was so many little kids. So that worked out good. Now, we've already decided our Dunkin' orders. You'll see when we get there. We're gonna grab that and then head to one other place called Birdie Shack, which is more putt-putt style. We'll probably get there like 30 minutes after they open, so hopefully, since it's like putt-putt, if we had to jump around, we can. But yeah, starting off, good first video today. And this little guy, I'll have to look at, she saw a duck and heard a chipmunk. I saw a chipmunk. But for using this as a second camera, didn't overheat, barely even got hot. Like, it was more cloudy than not, but there wasn't a lot of breeze really, and it was very humid. So this was a good test of just ambient temperature, how well this performs for like overheating, since I'm not filming in like the highest crazy quality settings that it actually can do, because I don't have the storage for the size of the files that it makes. But overall, I'm gonna hold you guys because we've learned that y'all are very front heavy and you fall if I give it any gas while I make this turn. But yeah, it made it through the whole thing, so I'm looking forward to seeing the footage for this. And it doesn't make sense for us to use 2 cameras for every course, because if it's a short course where you can just like see the whole thing, it almost becomes, there's a term for it, but I can't think of what it is, of like if you're jumping back and forth, like your eyes don't know where to look soon enough, versus if it's a long hole, your eyes can grab the ball with enough time to follow it and then switch to the second camera, which is by the hole. But if the holes are all very short, it makes no sense. It almost takes away from the video as like too many camera cuts. So using it sparingly, just kind of seeing where it makes sense and where it doesn't. Hopefully Starset doesn't copyright me, because I forgot to turn the music down. But either way, good test. Gonna grab this, then go from the last place, then get lunch, and then just kind of chill. So it worked out. Yeah.
This is still my playlist.
Yeah, it's this. Alicia and I have very similar tastes in music when it comes to the rock side of things. Like, I don't listen to her pop or country stuff as much, but we're on her rock heavy playlist right now, and it's basically we share the same music, and she basically makes playlists that I'm just too lazy to make to shuffle myself. So it works out.
The name of my playlist is That's Aggressive.
It's true.
And it is.
He gets aggressive. So yeah, it's also a good way to wake you up in the morning in the car when we're going to the first place. Good tunes. Good tunes. We done got them. I couldn't, like, the one that I got is just so good, I couldn't pass up on getting it or replacing it with something else. This is too good. So I got the cherry one with the strawberry thing on top, and then it's got like protein milk or something in it. It's just too good. I couldn't pass it.
Yeah, I thought about getting that one because I just tried his, but this one's too good. I had to get it.
That is really probably the most refreshing tasting out of all of them.
Pineapple mango.
Very good. So we can enjoy these, get a little caffeinated, and then one more video, and then yeah, done for filming today. The shortest day for sure, but it helped. Like, knowing we're filming less is also what gave me motivation to try to use the second camera, because it adds so much more time to filming the course, running different cameras back and forth and setting things up. It took almost, I'd say it took like 75% longer than when we played it last time when we were trying to rush in the rain. Obviously we were rushing, but when we filmed that one, it was like right at 28 minutes. And when we played better today, we weren't rushing, but we're having to set the camera up and angle it and stuff. It was about a 47-minute runtime. So a good bit more. So time does add up. So that's why we have to sparingly kind of pick when we use this. But yeah, cheers. Also shout out the Discord for letting me know the free code for these, because both of them were free, which is fantastic. Yeah, it's good stuff. That's really good. If they should still be around when this vlog comes out.
They just rolled it out. Like
10 out of 10. They'll probably be around for the summer. Would recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really good.
Yeah.
We're soaking up the last little bit. We're at the course right now. There's one big family playing down here. There's no one else here, so we're kind of just taking our time. Soaking up a little AC. We haven't done this one yet, and we didn't do it last time, like I said, when we were here. Here, I'll show you guys really quick. We'll turn you guys around. I don't know how much you're gonna see with how wide this lens is, but you can kind of see out there in the woods, like cute little course. And it's actually like a lot of the holes, like especially this one like kind of middle of the screen now with the giraffe, actually way longer holes than what I saw online, because most of the pictures I saw online were for the driving range and stuff, and not really the mini golf. So I thought it was gonna be way smaller than it is. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of sit back, enjoy these, and then knock this one out. But it looks like a very, very cute little property. Plus I'll let this group, we can jump around them and kind of skip and come back, but I'll let them get a little farther ahead. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little kids and then 3 adults. So they'll be enjoying it for a while.
One of those little kids has got sunglasses on.
He's a straight G.
I think it's cute when kids wear sunglasses.
He's like,
you don't ever think, like, kids, most of the time you see them, they're not wearing them.
Like you look at that kid and he's got swag even though he don't know what swag is. He's got it.
He's got it.
He's dripping.
When you see like a little girl walking around with like pink sunglasses, it just, as a kid, it's just sass. It just looks sassy. Like, you see me walking around with sunglasses.
I see you walking around with sunglasses now and I think sass.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. You see an adult walking around, it's like, oh, they're just wearing sunglasses. You see a little girl wearing sunglasses, and like, oh, she's a little sassy.
Oh, she's throwing it down. Okay. Except for me, I was as blind as bad as a kid. I had to have sunglasses. I'm the exception to I didn't have no swag or sass or anything. I was just blind. That was me.
I did see that picture of you from school. I was able to pick him out. The school group.
Basically white hair with sunglasses on. Me and Scott were the only two wearing sunglasses.
I was looking through. I was like, okay, which one? Never seen this picture before.
My 4th grade teacher shared it on Facebook and tagged me in it. That's why I saw it, or she saw it.
And so I was looking through and I was like, oh, okay, which one of these is Brooks? And I looked at this one kid, the way it was standing, the sunglasses, the look on his.
Some things never change.
And I was just like, okay, that's gotta be Brooks. And I saw the one redhead and I thought, okay, well, that's Scott.
That's Scott. I know he's never gonna see this, but shout out Scott. Hi, dude. You know, it wasn't for style. It wasn't for looks. It was pure functionality, because your boy would be walking around like this everywhere else if he didn't have his sunglasses on at all times. That's why you never see me without glasses on. I'm basically blind by the sun. Y'all heard me say this without them.
You still stand the same way.
Yeah, I know. I was like, some things just never change.
And I was like,
4th grade, what, am I 32 now? Yeah, I'm 32 now.
Yeah.
So almost like 20 plus years. Some things just never change. Yeah, it hurts to say that a little bit. Every time we say it, we're like, dang.
I honestly, honest to God, feel like I'm still 23.
She's a little spring chicken.
Physically, in my body, I feel like I'm 23.
That's
mentally, my head is there.
Mentally, I feel like I'm in my young 20s. Physically, parts of me are like 23 and parts of me are like 45. It depends on what part you're asking about. So we'll just leave it at that.
I hurt myself all the time, so it doesn't matter.
That's fair. That's fair. I grew up when I get up, but I feel like everyone, like every dude, once you hit like 28, every time you stand up or sit down, it's just, ugh. I feel like that's the thing we do. I don't know why, but we do it. This clip took a weird turn. I was just going to show you all the mini golf course, but yeah. We'll see you guys afterwards. That was really cool. That was a really cool little course.
Yeah, it was fun.
I can't even say little. Like, it was not little. Whoever came up with that.
It was deceiving. Like, you walked into it and you thought it was going to be a breeze, just kind of like a putt putt.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I described it to her.
Yeah.
Like, I think I said it in the last clip where I showed it. Like, there was 2 or 3 pictures on Google Maps to reference, and none of those were the easiest holes of all the holes. The rest were like, there were getting a 3, you were lucky. 4s, 5s, 6s, very tricky.
Felt like a 2.
Yeah, very tricky course. Very cool for an old school course. It's been there for who knows how long. We got that done. Elbows, y'all know the drill. Bam. So we are technically, I guess, done with filming in Cleveland. I think we were, like I said, we were going to originally leave in 2 days from now, but I know, old school punch bug. I paid for the extra day, but the way the weather is kind of falling in the next area we have to go to, we might have to just sacrifice that and leave a day early. And instead leave tomorrow. So we're done here, and then the next day we're literally just like a day film, get out the next day, and we head home. But overall, like, we didn't film every single course in Cleveland. That was kind of one by choice just because of the weather and the way locations fell. We were so far from everything. And also just what felt like a good course versus not. So overall, very successful stop. Considering the day before we came into town, the weather, besides the heat, like the weather took so many weird shifts of calling for rain. I think like 3 of the 5 days or 6 days we were here originally, and then all of that kind of went back to normal afterwards.
It worked out.
Yeah, it definitely, very luckily it did. So I think that puts us at, so far for the whole trip, counting mega mini golf videos, is just 1 video and not 2 courses. I think that's 31 distinctive videos we filmed on this trip so far. And again, we have 1 more stop, which we'll hopefully get 5 or 6 out of. this road is very wobbly.
So like I can feel a car.
It's like it's slatted, I guess, for rain in the concrete. So our tires like just don't have good grip, and the whole car is like just swerving back and forth, almost like it's drunk or something while I'm driving. It's really weird. Yeah, so we should end up with on this trip for we'll see, we left on a Sunday and we're going back on, I guess now possibly a Thursday, at the latest Friday. That's 12 days since we filmed on the way up. 12 days, and we'll end up with 30 to 35, probably around 35 videos, which is very good. Like, that's really good for us. So far, as long as the weather holds out the next couple days, very successful trip. We kind of have a thing in my head with releasing 4 videos a week, which, as you guys know, is kind of the average. Y'all just getting all the behind the scenes, like, conversation stuff, like I said before. But when we do a filming trip where we're actually, not like Florida, where we kind of like spend a lot of time down there in the winter, but for stuff like this, the goal is every week on the road to film a month's worth of content at 4 a week average, which is around 18 and a half videos. So for a little under 2 weeks, that would be between 35 and 36, 37 videos for a 2-week trip to get about 2 months of content. And I think we're gonna hit right at that with filming a whole bunch of mega mini golfs, where obviously you lose a second video because you're combining 2 courses together. So we're working harder for that because we're having to like do more, basically double the content for half the videos. But you guys love the mega mini golf stuff and we appreciate that. So we're gonna keep trying to film them. Off and on, is if I can get at least 1 out a week or every 10 days, I'm happy with that. So by doing these, that helps keep that cadence alive, especially now that we're heading into the summer. And as you're seeing with the videos on the main channel right now, in June, as we're filming this, we're putting out 6 videos a week. So obviously that cuts into the amount we have. And then in July, which this video might be coming out in July, it's daily. So that we have to cut into those videos for that. So getting more mega mini golfs right now definitely helps with that. That's why for a lot of the mega mini golfs end up usually being at places we film more often and in places we film more often, because we can get back to them and film them again for either 2 singles or for a mega. That's why you see a lot of the mega mini golfs from either Myrtle or Pigeon Forge or Orlando especially. But we're trying to branch out, and on these trips when we can, do a little bit more of that. Or if we have time, do like one as a double. You are on my booty cheeks right now. Good Lord, I can't even see your windshield barely. Go ahead, take off, homie. I won't, go ahead. But yeah, so we're trying on some of these trips to do some as a double if we think we can get back and do them again as singles, so we kind of get both versions of a video. But either way, long story short, all the rambling aside, successful trip. Considering this was like planned like a week and a half before we did it. And the weather took a terrible heat wave shift on us.
Yeah, it got a lot hotter.
It got way. The hottest day was supposed to be, I think, like 81 degrees for the entire trip, and that was now one of the coolest days of the entire trip, was around like 82, 83 degrees. So it took a weird turn on us. But again, very grateful. And it's kind of our last thing before we take a break during the summer. So it's kind of like just push through this trip, and we get like a mental reset, besides me editing the videos, a mental reset for probably about 6 weeks, which we've been going pretty hard this year, actually. We've done a lot this year.
It's been a fun year so far, though.
It has a lot of new areas with, obviously, y'all saw Phoenix and y'all saw California. We have some more like kind of tricks which we won't spoil right now up our sleeve for going into the fall, for some places that are either going to be brand new and some that we haven't been to in like 5-6 years, again, kind of like this trip. So a lot of new, and for a lot of viewers, new courses that are going to get added to the mix of variety for all of this year, which is good because that's going to let us spread out the Florida and the Myrtle Beach and the Pigeon Forge a little bit more, with all these new places also getting put into the mix. And we're already planning on, I've told her, like, we already have, not dates, we already have 2 areas that we're going to next year that we've been to before, but it's been at least, by the time we get back to them and y'all see the videos, probably close to 7 years since y'all saw these areas. So again, a lot of new people have joined the channel by then, so it'll feel new to a lot of people. So I know on the mini golf channel, especially the last couple months, it's been a lot of Myrtle and Florida and stuff like that, and that's because we took a lot of time last year to kind of recharge ourselves. But now this year and next year, we're going very hard and a lot of farther traveling than we usually ever do, which just adds to the fun. So
I'm excited.
yeah, a lot of really cool places in the works. So stay tuned. This is a really long clip. Thanks y'all for listening to me ramble. Especially when I'm driving, it's just like a brain dump of stuff that starts kind of flowing out. So thanks for listening. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Actually, we're going to get lunch, so we'll see y'all with food content. All right, one of us is changing up a little bit. This Chick-fil-A is popping, by the way. It's really small. I didn't get it today, but they brought back the pimento cheese chicken sandwiches, so Alicia jumped on that. I was thinking about it, but I'm gonna save it for when we get home from the trip. I got the usual. I almost got that actually too. That's so good. The pineapple dragon fruit is delicious. We didn't want to go back to the hotel and just sit for a while, so Alicia's peeping at Ulta.
This smells. Mama hates this. I thought it smelled good. But
What is it?
pie. And it
Is
smells.
it perfume
Yeah.
or like a body mist? I guess.
I think it's spot on.
I'm curious. It's not bad. I don't know how to feel about it.
I like it.
It's not bad.
It smells straight up like a lemon.
It smells. When I say banana, yeah, that's what I meant. That is not what I was thinking, but I can 100% see it. I see both sides of that coin, I guess I should say.
She said, I was like, this smells so good. And she's like, it stinks.
I can genuinely see both sides of that. This might be the biggest Barnes & Noble building I've ever seen. This is huge. Yeah, we're just gonna kill time, so we'll have to go back to the hotel room and just sit, so we're peeping. She's peeping options.
These go together.
She's
One's
found-
the first one, one's the second.
That's right up her alley then. She's got a bit of a stack started right there. It's either 3 or 4, I can't tell. I'm the one hunting. She's giving me like the name of the book, or usually the author. Like, hey, try to find this author and see if they have this book. So she sends me off while she's looking. And so far I found one. I didn't find one. I don't think they had it, but I found the other one. So kind of like a scavenger hunt. Someone found some things.
Okay.
So someone have a successful peep there?
I did.
We said that'll be for won't spoil like amounts or anything, but by the time the video comes out, most of y'all might forget to watch this. This was the way for the money challenge video we did in one of the courses yesterday for the vlogs. This was my way of paying for that, I guess. She gave the look when we were at Ulta, and it's like, or we could go here.
I let him decide, makeup or books, because I could be happy with either one.
Ironically, the books were more expensive than the makeup. I thought it was going to go the other way, but she found it.
Bang.
That's true.
Or bang for buck, because makeup's very
They're expensive per thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
one makeup thing was like probably like 2 books, 3 books.
yeah, actually, yeah, probably. Plus, I said that this will be a funny little on this. If you ever wonder sometimes why I get the scores wrong in the editing, if like, oh, this person got a 3 and they added 2 instead, it's because she'll start distracting me while I'm editing, and then I forget
I don't do
the strokes. I could just go back and do it, but that's my fault. So I said, hey, while I'm having to edit all the videos still from California and from this trip, you got books to read now to preoccupy you while I'm having to edit. So
better be careful. There's a storm blowing.
don't act like that ain't true.
It is true sometimes, but not all the time. All right, I'll show you the ones I picked out. Starting with this one. This was under summer books.
Here, we'll flip it around in case this is reversed. 1 second. And we're back.
In case I go missing. Basically, a girl goes missing.
Makes sense.
And then somebody's her friend is trying to solve it.
May also make sense.
But she left a note saying, hey, just in case I go missing, you know.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
This is also in the summer reads. Welcome to Camp Killer.
Y'all are going to catch a common theme with these books.
This is basically Friday the 13th.
Okay.
I like murder mystery horror books. How to Survive Camping, The Lady in Chains. I've wanted to read these, and also think the way that they did the pages on these are really cool.
Yeah.
They're like
textured and like.
Yeah.
And luckily, we don't have to know how to survive camping because your boy ain't interested in camping really.
Home Before Dark, So this one basically is, how did they do it? Also, the main character's last name is Holt in this.
Heyo. Hopefully I don't wake up dead.
I think she goes to a house that was inherited by her father or something like that. And basically like the house is haunted.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
We got a stat going right here.
And then these go hand in hand. So I think this is the first one. This is the one that said...
For Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it's Scooby-Doo. And then... the sequel.
She'll be occupied for a while. I like the
And this
I
one
like
takes...
that.
It says Town's Halloween Festival, so...
Ooh. Should save that one for Halloween time. Save that one for spooky season.
And also, I thought these were cool. I love it when books
Yeah, I like when they do
the edges like
It's
that.
a nice little touch. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Ah!
We loved it so much the first time. We went back, got it a second time, and since this is now, because we decided to move the trip up our last day in town, we're back one more time at Sakura over here. Because it is some of the best Japanese food I have had. So
You don't have a lot of experience,
it's true, but
I really like it.
the bits of teriyaki chicken that I have had in my last year of my life, because that was when I was introduced to it, I've liked all of it, and this is the best flavor. I'm getting the same thing again. She's probably gonna get something different, but it stays up when we've gone here 3 times in 5 days. But it's also
an extra night. I would want to go back to the Lizard.
yeah, that was really good last night. The name of your sushi is very fitting. It's literally called the Pink Lady. And you are a lady and you love pink. Also, they must have subconsciously knew that I said that they had some of the best teriyaki sauce, because this thing is swimming in a pool of it. So we're gonna enjoy this. All right, y'all, that's the vlog for today. Almost forgot to film this outro. Dinner was delicious, and now we're kind of packing everything up, as you can tell behind me, because tomorrow we head to the last city of the trip for a quick 1 day, spend the night, out the next day. We're heading home. Very successful trip, like I said, so far. Very happy with everything we've gotten to do. One more city left. Stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog, which will probably be actually, it will be the last vlog of this road trip series, to find out where we're finishing things out. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. See y'all in that video very soon. Bye, guys.